Over 3 months ago, I started a Superflat world, and in that time, we've made floating islands, forests, cliffs, rivers, and mountains. In the last episode, we fully finished off making the castle, and I think it turned out really well. But today, we're gonna finally complete this surrounding village. At the moment, we've currently got a bakery, a trading hall, a watermill, which I really like the look of, and finally a lumberjack's house, right in the center of the forest. I'd quite like there to be some sort of marketplace here with a couple of stalls scattered around, but apart from that, I'm not entirely too sure. So I did something that I've not done in 2 years. What is this? Ancient technology? Is this like the Stone Age? So this is the plan that I've got right now. You can see my handwriting is very good and does not need improvement. So I mentioned in the video that I wanted the marketplace to be there. All of the H's are going to be housing. So there's quite a few. Then I've got like shops scattered along this front. This being like the main road. Yeah. Let's get started. Okay, I think that looks really cool. I did want this area to feel a little cramped, but enough room to walk around, and I think we achieved that. We also added in this little well here, and I really do think it kind of completed the entire area. But the next thing I want to move on to is going to be finishing up this road here. The main idea that I have right now is that this is going to be the main road of the entire village, having the vast majority of all the shops and main important buildings here. So yeah, I guess we may as well just get started. Each of the houses take around 20 to 30 minutes to fully complete, and I spent a little more time on these builds as they're the shops on the main road for the village. And I feel as though I should dedicate more time to making sure they are absolutely perfect before moving on to the next. Oh my gosh, I think that looks incredible. That looks a lot better than I thought. God, the marketplace looks so good as well. So, all we need to do now is pretty much finish the houses, and then this village will be done for the most part. And I really do like how this road looks here. It really does feel like a medieval town. I also want to start using these slabs here for when the path goes up a block, because it's a bit inconvenient having to jump every time, and I think it would look quite good as well. We did also add in some slabs here in the marketplace, and it does kind of make the path flow a bit better. All we need to do now is just start to add a couple of houses, and then we'll be nearly finished. So yeah, we may as well just get started. Okay, I think we're about halfway done with the houses. This is taking a very long time to get done, but we are getting there very slowly. But I'm kind of curious to see what this will look like from the skies. Oh my god, that looks really cool. Oh my god. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, I love that. I really can't wait to see what this looks like at the end. But we've still got quite a lot left to do, so I guess we may as well just get started. I'm really happy with how these houses turned out. I wanted each house to look slightly different, and to be honest, I think some of them are similar, but for the most part, each build is completely unique. And I think that for builds like this, having unique houses is incredibly important for making the build really stand out. Okay, I think we are pretty much finished, and oh my god, that looks really cool. Oh, that looks so cool. I love that. There were a couple of smaller pockets, a bit like this here and a little bit over here, that just look a bit barren and could just do with something being there. And so what I want to move on to now is I want to start adding in the details. I want to spice it up a little bit more and make it look a little bit cooler. And I'm just about to start streaming, so I'll have a look and see what this looks like afterwards.
1 hour later.
Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And now that we've got a little bit of grass here and a couple of leaves behind, it does feel like it's more complete. But what I'd like to move on to now might be a little complicated. What I want to get started with is adding in a bit of farmland over here on this side. Because the idea that I have right now is that this entire section here will all be dedicated to farming. And I'm still not entirely too sure what we'll build over on this side once it's all ready, but for now I'm just going to focus on this side. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to start work on the farmland, and maybe having some sort of wheat field going all the way from about where that path is, all the way around, wrapping all the way around where the village is. And I think that would look really nice. We can create a very small little network of paths as well, and I'd quite like to build some sort of windmill around about here as well. I think that's quite a good place for it. And then once we've got that done, we can throw in a couple of trees and a couple of finer details details, and I don't expect this will take too long to get done, so I guess we might as well just get started. I saw this awesome medieval windmill tutorial by a creator called Blitzheart, and I really like this as it wasn't too grand and too over the top, it was smaller and cozy, which is kind of the overall theme that I'm trying to aim for this entire village. Before starting the farmland, I was kind of worried that we didn't have enough room, and that the fields would feel a bit squashed and cramped, but after just going for it and sticking with it, it turned out to be really good, and after just going over with a few details, it made a perfect addition to the village. Okay, I think that looks absolutely incredible. I love the colour the field is at right now. I have also thrown in a couple of scarecrows and a little cart thing and a couple of bales of hay every now and again. And I'm really happy with how this village turned out. I think it looks incredible. And now that we've got the farm in, the whole village looks so much better. And the windmill as well fits in perfectly. It all looks so good. And if you compared what this looked like right at the start of the episode, it looks so much better. So there's one thing that I've realised that I've kind of forgot to do, and it might be one of the easiest things to do, and that is to name it. We don't have a name yet to the village. I'm not really the best at coming up with names, so if you guys have got some cool ideas, put them down in the comments, and the best one will be the new name. And if you couldn't tell, I am really happy with the progress that we've made today. I think the village looks so much better. We've still got a little bit more left to do on this side, but for the most part, I think we're pretty much done. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal, and I'll see you guys in the next one.